San Diego Prep Insiders, presented by Toyota Dealers of San Diego County.
Welcome to another episode of San Diego Prep Insider. Sarah Chafee here, joined alongside Christian Pedersen. As always, today we're here at Poway High School for the first round of boys basketball playoffs.
That's right, the Titans are getting set to take on Morris in just a few minutes. We're going to go see that for game day, but first, we got to check in with the other dynamic duo of this show, Tommy and Ty. Where are you guys at?
Thank you, Christian and Sarah. Tommy and Ty here at Foothills Christian, also known as UCLA South, but we'll explain all that later. And we already know TJ Leaf, of course, went here. But Tommy, we're going to have some fun today.
That's right, TJ Leaf, who was a McDonald's All-American. We have another McDonald's All-American here who's going to come to class with us because we're here in this classroom. But before we do that, we got to go to another great athlete. It's a top recruit. Top Recruit is brought to you by San Diego County Toyota Dealers.
Hi, my name is Alex Blazik. I go to Poway High School and I play baseball. So my personal goals and for the team, obviously for the team is to win CIF championship. Personally, I'd love to get my velocity up, become more precise pitching, and make more command of my changeup. Coming into senior year, now that I'm going off to college, it's a big goal of mine to get stronger, get better, more precise while I'm pitching, and just get better overall in my game. My style of play is power pitching. I love mixing inside, outside, two-seam, throwing curveballs, keep them off balance. So at the next level, I'll be playing baseball at Sacramento State. I'm looking forward to it because I met the coaches, the teammates. I just felt right at home, and I'm excited to progress as a player and move on to the next level. In college, I'm looking forward to studying economics and entrepreneurship because I'm good in math and I just love the whole aspect of that.
Any fun pregame rituals or routines the fans should know about?
Yeah, so our pregame rituals consist of meditating. So we put on nice relaxing music and just kind of sit there and get ready for the game. So 4 years at Poway has taught me just to become a competitor, a leader, a better teammate, and just overall have fun with the game in baseball.
Sarah, spring is here. That means a whole new set of sports. So how about we do our very first baseball top recruit of the year?
That sounds good to me, Christian, and it's very convenient that we're here at Poway because their baseball team's really good, and let's meet one of their players that's going to be playing at the next level in our Top Recruit.
Top Recruit is brought to you by San Diego County Toyota Dealers.
Hi, I'm Blake Wagenseller, and I go to Poway High School, and I play baseball. Definitely a lot of off-season work, a lot of weightlifting. I gained around 20 pounds in the off-season, and trying to set some personal goals for the senior season coming up. Personal goals would be batting at least 400 and hitting around 10 home runs would be my personal goals this year. Well, I model my game after Mike Trout because obviously he's an ideal great player and he's fast, strong, hits for power. And I love all those things about baseball. He's got all 5 tools, so I wouldn't see what player wouldn't want to model his game after him. I'm excited for the competition at the D1 level, and I'm excited for like the grind every day, getting up and doing something that I love every day. And at the same time, having a whole new set of brothers on the team and kind of seeing what college baseball is all about. The fun pregame ritual we like to do is we have a special wheel that I came out with sophomore year, and that was kind of like it was kind of the thing we all touched before the game, before we went out onto the field, because that was like our good luck charm. And everyone touches it, and that's kind of like our thing before the game. 4 years of Poway baseball has taught me how to be a leader because I've been here when other top players have come through the program, and they've taught me how to be a leader and how to form a team camaraderie. And they've taught me how to like work hard and always try to get what I want, and how to be a good teammate.
Ty, there's so many good athletes here in San Diego, but we just don't have time to get to everywhere.
We don't. And we have 2 that me and Tommy are going to be introducing to you guys in a bit for 5 questions. But right now, let's go to the watch list.
Watch List, brought to you by Corky's Pest Control.
Zoe Chan from Canyon Crest Academy.
Only a freshman, she played a pivotal role in the Ravens bringing home their first ever CIF water polo title in school history. She is an aggressive and talented scorer and will only continue to become more dominant as she returns for her sophomore year. Sophia Zamoyski from Del Norte. The Lady Nighthawk made quite the splash in her first CIF finals, registering a hat trick in the first quarter alone, en route to the first girls water polo title in school history. She will be the backbone of one of the most impressive offenses in the county next season. Sports fans, in case you've missed any segments from this show or any of our other episodes, you can go onto our website, SanDiegoPrepInsider.com. That's where you will find everything we've done. The show, the podcast, the highlights, they're all there.
From the best-selling brand of cars, trucks, and SUVs in Southern California come the biggest savings of the year. Toyota's clearance countdown is on. Now lease a sleek new 2016 Corolla S for just $159 a month, or save thousands with 0 APR for up to 72 months. And you get Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. We've got what it takes, San Diego. Toyota, let's go places.
The sub above difference is daily, not shredded last night or baked yesterday afternoon. Good ingredients, prepped fresh every day. Because that's what daily means. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Entry pass, definitely shot by number 15, Sophia Zamoyski.
Welcome back to San Diego Prep Insider. Now it's time for 5 questions. 5 questions is brought to you by the San Diego Union Tribune. I'm here in class with Jalen Hans. Jalen, first question, what'd you get for number 5 on the test? You see? I got C. Also? Okay, good. Okay, just wanted to make sure I got that right. Next first question, McDonald's All-American. Congratulations. What was it like getting that phone call? Where were you? Who was with you? How'd that whole scene play out?
I actually got to watch it on TV. It was on ESPN Sunday night at 7, I believe. And then it was me and my mom and my sister and my dad. We all got to watch it together. So it was so overwhelming to watch. You can't even believe it, so I still haven't even believed it yet. So,
and who had the funniest reaction to finding out? Or most ridiculous reaction, I guess?
My mom, she wouldn't stop yelling and screaming. I couldn't, I was just sitting there watching, my dad was watching, my mom was just yelling and screaming. That was the only person that was doing something weird. And
I know your dad's helped you a lot throughout your career, driving you to the gym early. What's it been like, having him help you out with all your basketball?
It's a blessing from God to have someone that can do that for me, someone that will take me to the gym at 1 in the morning, 10 in the morning, whatever need be, so it's a blessing.
Okay, so next year, UCLA, what's that gonna be like?
It's super overwhelming to think about being able to put on UCLA jersey because it's been a dream since I was young. So I'm excited to get there and actually be able to experience it.
And another guy who is a McDonald's All-American here, TJ Leaf, he's there right now. What's it like watching him play at that level?
It's crazy because you can see it firsthand, someone that's taking the same step, took the same step as you, get to where he's at and playing the way he's playing. So hopefully he's there next year. I don't think he will be, but it's crazy.
And another thing about your game that's very important, you're trying to bring the short shorts, I noticed. You roll them up a little bit. Do you get a little flack for that? Are you making it cool? Are you making a comeback? What's the deal with the shorts?
I guess I get a little flack for that. It's fun to hear people either make fun of me or say they like it. So it's fun to have a little buzz around it, but I do it because it feels comfortable.
There you go. And what are some of the things that you're working on right now that you know you need to improve on for next year when you make that next jump to the next level? And what are some of the things that Coach has told you, like, this is your game, this is what you're really good at?
Coach loves my speed and the aggression and being able to score and pass, but I think I got to get better at being all around stronger and being more consistent.
And I know it's not over yet, but looking back on your senior year, how's it been so far?
I really couldn't ask for much more. I want to see it really bad for me and my teammates. So that's the only thing last on the list. But other than that, I couldn't ask for much more.
That's a good answer, team guy, right?
Yep.
Speaking of your team, ties with one of your teammates, I'll send it on over.
Thank you so much, Tommy. I'm now joined by Jordan, the starting small forward for the team. Now, Jordan, this is your first year starting, but you've been on the varsity for 4 years. Overall, what do you love so much about the Foothills Christian team?
Probably my favorite part about Foothills is that we always compete and that like we've always had a winning culture here, and like we've had some rough years, yeah, and we've lost some tough games, but I mean we always get back, and yeah, we just want to win here, and that's one of my favorite parts about basketball, so it's great.
Now you're averaging about 14 points per game, 6 rebounds, a couple assists. But let's take this back to last year. You had TJ Leaf on the team. What did you learn from him that you incorporated into your game this year?
Probably that the game's never over. I mean, he would always keep competing to the end, no matter like if we were down by 10, and honestly we had some crazy comebacks, especially I remember our game in the East Coast, and yeah, it was a close game, and like we were down for a sec, but I mean we just kept battling until the end, and we were able to pull it out.
Now, speaking of talented players, of course TJ is one of the most talented to come out of San Diego. From the college ranks or the NBA, who do you model your game after?
I don't know if it's by choice or by accident, but I would have to say Klay Thompson.
Okay.
He comes off screens really well, and he's always ready to shoot the ball. He's also able to put the ball on the deck and get to the basket. That's what he has to do. And I love that he can hit the mid-range as well.
Let's see your form real quick.
My form? Yes.
Let's see when you said Klay Thompson.
It's not as pretty as his. I mean, it's a stroke.
Okay, I see it. I like it. I might have to challenge you a little bit later.
Okay.
So, you're a farmer. You have 150 cows.
Yeah.
150 cows. Now, I like Mayweather. I watch Floyd Mayweather. He does some different workouts depending on who he's fighting.
Yes.
Does your farming help you on the basketball court?
I would say just with strength. There's like this special thing called farm strength, but it's unique to farmers, and just being able to out-physical guys once in a while and just like take blows or beatings, I guess.
Like they're cows, just boom, get out of my way.
Yeah, and just like lifting like random objects on a farm is probably helped me a little bit, I guess.
Well, we want to congratulate you on your success this season. We will be watching you next year, and Sarah and Christian, we'll send it over to you.
Thank you very much. So I am joined with junior Titans guard Zach Ryder. Zach, thank you very much for taking a few minutes with us, because you got a big game that you're getting ready for here. Home in the playoffs, and that happens because you guys have had a big year this season. What's it been like?
It's been a fantastic run. Lots of hard work in the offseason is finally paying off, so hopefully we can show what we're capable of tonight.
And how does it feel to have that number 2 seed playing a home game here in the playoffs?
It feels great, like I said, just the hard work, poised for a big run, home court advantage until the championship. So
a lot of that big run has been you putting up huge numbers this year. Coming into this season, what'd you really work on that's been paying off?
My jump shot in my individual game, like creating shots. I have to thank Mike Atwater, our new coach, for helping with my game, staying after practices and stuff, helping work on that. So.
I've been told, though, that some of the success this season maybe due a little bit to a lucky routine that you guys have been bringing?
Definitely. Check Twitter, White Guy Whip Circle. It's a pregame must. So.
Now, I asked if we could get a preview of it, and he said it is top secret. You got to see it only on the court pregame. So check back in with the game day segment, and we'll show you that. With this great year that you've been having, how do you build off this momentum? Because you're only a junior here, and you're enjoying a lot of success. How does this help you get ready? Are you looking forward to senior year yet?
No, not at all. I'm focused on this year. Next year, can wait till next year. So.
I like that. Right now, it's spring season. You're moving on to one game at a time. Thank you very much for sitting down with us, having a few minutes. Sarah, who are you with?
Thank you so much, Christian. I'm here joined by senior guard from Morris High School, Josh Davis. Now, Josh, you're a senior. You're here in the playoffs. How good does it feel?
You know, it's an amazing feeling. It's my last chance to actually do something, have an impact on the playoffs. So, I got to go get that ring and make a run.
Starter number 1, Josh Davis.
You're also the captain of this team. Why were you chosen to be the captain?
Well, I think I was chosen because I'm one of the guys who've been here all 4 years. One of the few seniors, and I have playoff experience. So hopefully that's why he chose me.
So next year you're headed off to college. What are you looking for in a school?
Well, if I go academics, I'm looking for a school that can help me just prepare for real life and just to be an adult. And if I go for basketball, I'm looking for just winning tradition, because all I want to do is win at the next level.
You not only play basketball, but you also play volleyball. How has volleyball shaped your basketball game?
You know, my volleyball coach, he's been really great. He's taught me a lot of life lessons, and also he's just been there for me no matter what. And he's taught me that this is just a sport, it's just a game. So that's really what volleyball has translated to basketball.
How hard are you working off of the court?
A lot of hours, a lot of shots, a lot of time and effort, a lot of missed events. This is important to me. This is a big part of my life.
Thank you so much for your time, Josh. Good luck to you in the future and good luck tonight. We're going to toss it now over to Honor Roll.
Honor Roll is brought to you by Lolitas Restaurants.
Emma Casey has been on the Poway varsity soccer team all 4 years of high school. Off the field, she has a 4.3 GPA and has already been accepted to the University of Florida, Georgia, and Penn State, but is deciding where she wants to further her education. During her time in high school, she's been a student leader in Young Life, a wildlife leader, and a group leader peer counselor. Jason Lopez is a soccer player from Madison High School and has a 3.8 GPA. He's interested in attending college at San Diego State, UC Davis, or Cal Poly next year, where he plans on majoring in kinesiology. Jada Williams has played soccer all 4 years for Steel Canyon and has a 4.67 GPA. The senior is interested in attending UC Berkeley, UCLA, or Yale next year, where she plans on studying to become a surgeon. In her free time, she volunteers with United Cerebral Palsy and Science Olympiad, and was involved in the sports medicine program on campus.
Advice from a Pro is brought to you by Fix Auto. There's a lot of kids right now going through that recruiting process like you went through too. So what advice do you have for those kids who are trying to pick a school? Maybe they're getting calls from coaches, all this stuff. It's kind of overwhelming. So what are they?
I would tell them to take their time and weigh all their options. I had my high school coach come help me. He sat in all the meetings with me and helped me and kind of went over what my values were and see if the school had those, and debate that with your family as well, and just go from there. Pick whatever's right for you.
And what was the most difficult transition for you from high school to college?
Time management, probably. You get to college and you got 2 classes a day outside of practice, and you're done. So being able to manage all of that and make sure you stay on course, because you can get lost in college for sure.
How many years did it take you to not get lost, to get found, I guess?
First year, it was easier for me because of basketball. I was there on a full ride, so being able to make sure I had my grades or I wouldn't play kind of kept me straight.
The sum above difference is love. Bread that loves the juice, juice that loves the bread. Ah, yes. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Fix Auto, the first words that should come to mind after an accident.
Ants and spiders and other pests are out there loitering in your landscape.
Loiter.
Don't invite them in. Unfriend them instead by calling Corky's Pest Control. Corky stops the ants and spiders in your landscape before they come inside. Get out of here. Don't give the ants in your plants a chance to advance. Don't let spiders become insiders. Corky's Ultimate Pest Control Service guarantees you won't have pests in your home.
Call 1-800-901-1102. Corky's!
Do you follow high school sports? The San Diego Union Tribune's free UT Preps app is the go-to source for your favorite high school sports teams. Get schedules, scores, standings, news, and more right on your phone. Follow your favorite high school team by sport. Share photos and videos right from the game. See rosters and player profiles complete with game-by-game statistics and receive push notifications for game updates. Don't miss any of the action at Oceanside, Chula Vista, Torrey Pines, and many more San Diego schools. Download the free UT Preps app on Google Play or the Apple App Store.
Lolitas. Family owned and operated with over 5 decades of experience in the Mexican food business. treat yourself to savory fish tacos, shrimp and carne asada fries, or indulge in a true authentic Mexican breakfast. Stop by one of 6 San Diego locations and experience the Lolita's family legacy, as well as handcrafted meals that are sure to satisfy.
Oh. Fix Auto, the first words that should come to mind after an accident.
Here we are at Sage Creek High School for the Eric Predis Save a Life Foundation, a foundation dedicated to preventing a tragedy that could be one heartbeat away.
Hey, how you doing? Good. How about you guys?
The Eric Predis Save a Life Foundation began just 7 years ago after the Predis family suffered a heartbreaking tragedy that's every parent's worst nightmare.
Eric was 15 years old, and one Thursday afternoon, I stepped out to go to a doctor's office, and my husband came home 20 minutes later and found that Eric had already passed away on our kitchen floor.
Eric died that day of sudden cardiac arrest, an undiagnosed heart condition that is the leading cause of death for student athletes throughout the country.
He was our youngest, he was our athlete, he was a dancer, he was the prankster, he was the one that pushed the buttons of the family. He was that child that you had to engage all the time, but he was also a lot of fun.
Does your heartbeat ever get really fast?
Eric now leaves a legacy of helping thousands of young individuals through the Eric Predis Save a Life Foundation. Eric's family, along with so many outstanding members of the community, now host free heart screenings and to date have screened more than 23,000 students.
We have screened, approaching after today, probably about 23,000 kids. A little less than 1% of those kids we find undiagnosed heart conditions.
For those with an undiagnosed heart condition, the treatments can vary from open heart surgery to ablation or just simple medicine.
So, we're all good to go.
Eric and I were dating up until the summer when he passed away. I think the hardest part was not being able to say goodbye.
Carly Greer now volunteers at the foundation, and it wasn't long after that she would get some very important information about her own heart.
Me being an athlete, being healthy, always checking off on my physicals, never having any issues, and then when I go through finding out that I have a heart abnormality that I never would have known about.
For Carly, it was not life-threatening, and she has since taken the necessary steps to address her heart abnormality. Jacob Lee, who is also a volunteer, learned that he too had a heart abnormality after having been screened.
When I exited my first heart screening here at the Eric Predis Foundation, it was kind of scary. I wasn't sure what was involved. I later found out that a simple outpatient surgery was the only thing I needed to cure my heart condition, and looking back on it, I'm just so thankful that I came here and they identified my heart condition.
This year we're going to screen at 2 universities.
To Eric's family, friends, and volunteers helping grow the foundation, it's all about honoring Eric's legacy and saving lives.
Do you guys need any help? I feel blessed that my son left me this mission and that I'm honoring it.
To find out where the next free screening is being held, visit epsavealife.org. All right, we are now going to flip it to game day, where we get to go to a particular school, have a ton of fun with the cheerleaders, the fans, maybe the concession stands, the coaches, the players, the mascots, and a whole lot
Yeah,
more.
and unfortunately, we don't get to have that fun for this episode, but the people who do, Christian and Sarah, are up at Poway. Game Day is brought to you by Jersey Mike's.
So the sun has set, and that means it is time for the playoffs to officially begin. Folks, let's celebrate game day. Let's go, come on. Oh, hey, Sarah, what's up?
Hey, I'm just hanging
Hey,
here.
are
with ticket
we on the
ladies?
list here? San Diego Prep Insider?
You'd have to ask the ladies.
Here you are. We're on
There
the list.
you are. You're
We're on the list, folks. That means it's time for game day, Sarah. Let's go check it
All
out.
right, let's go. In the Poway section with Spencer and Cooper. Now, these guys were the first fans in here before anyone else got here. So I'm gonna award them with Jersey Mike Fan of the Game, but there can only be one, you guys. So we have to settle this somehow. Any suggestions?
I'm thinking a 3-point competition would be.
Ooh, I like that. What do you think?
Yeah, that works.
You better get fired up.
I'm fired up.
All right, let's go, let's go. All right, here we go. Ooh, ooh. All right, pressure's on, pressure's on. Yes! Come on, come on. The guys are coming back out, you better hurry. Oh!
Guys, get a clear horse against the floor.
Yes! Oh, all right, Spencer won 3-point competition. You have been awarded the Jersey Mike's Fan of the Game. Put this on, let's see how it looks. We love it. And you also get a free sub from Jersey Mike's. Do you love Jersey Mike's?
I love Jersey Mike's. It's the best.
What kind of sandwich do you get?
Oh man, probably the avocado club. That's the best one.
Ooh, that's my favorite too. All right, good job.
Thank you.
Big thank you to Poway and Morse for setting the tone for the playoffs. What a great game tonight.
Solid night of basketball. We're going to actually sit and watch the last couple minutes of this one as they make a 3 right there. Wow, it just keeps coming. Yeah, let's send it back to Tommy and Ty now, guys.
And that does it for another fantastic episode of San Diego Prep Insider. I had a lot of fun. I know you did, with that All-American, by the way, who was phenomenal.
And I learned a lot being in this classroom.
Yeah.
So for Sarah Chavey, Christian Pedersen, and this man, Ty Hines, ooh, a globe. I'm Tommy Morris. We'll see you next time.